To any observer on the ground, the effect would have been apocalyptic. The sky, first scorched by re-entering debris, would not return to blue. Instead, over the next hours and days, it would curdle into a uniform, suffocating darkness. As the global layers of soot and aerosols merged.
The sun, the engine of life for the entire Mesozoic, was effectively switched off. Photosynthesis, the single most important chemical reaction on Earth, ceased.
Across the planet, at the same moment,
the process that converts sunlight into energy stopped. You are now standing in a world bathed in a perpetual, freezing twilight. The vibrant green of the fern prairies begins to fade to a sickly brown. Leaves, starved of light, begin to wilt and drop from the trees. And for the first time in millions of years, a new sensation begins to creep into the world. A profound and penetrating cold. The great greenhouse of the Cretaceous has been broken. The heat that sustained the giants is now radiating away into space, unreplenished. The impact winter has begun. The world has transformed from a limitless feast into a dying pantry. The clock is now ticking. The darkness is absolute and unyielding. Weeks stretch into months, and the sun remains a forgotten memory.
On the surface of the planet, the first link in the great chain of life has been shattered. Without light, there is no growth.
The once lush flora of the Cretaceous becomes a global graveyard of skeletal trees and rotting ferns. In the oceans, the microscopic plankton, the foundation of all marine life, die off in their trillions, turning the waters into a sterile soup.
This is what paleontologists call a trophic cascade.
An ecological collapse that starts at the bottom and avalanches its way to the very top.
For the great herbivores, the world is now an empty larder.
A herd of triceratops, their immense bodies demanding a constant, massive intake of calories, are now driven by a desperate, gnawing hunger. They strip bark from dead trees and root through the freezing mud for any last remnant of nutrition.
But it is not enough. The cold, a relentless animal they have never known, saps their strength.